Kenny, it's one thing to talk about the increased usage of Evan and what we're going to see this year. It's another to see the game that he had tonight. Just what stood out to you most about him?
His defense. I just think that's where it started. He started getting blocks and steals and seemed like he was everywhere. And that, we kind of swarmed him a little bit and we got turnovers. He got in the open court, but really composed. They started pressuring him early. He turned it over and he really settled into his game. So heck of a game by Evan.
The team as a whole and what you guys accomplished tonight. Again, what's that thing that really sticks with you?
I thought the defense got us going. I thought we, started turning them over. Really active. Our rim protection was elite, as always with JA and Evan. And then I thought we moved the ball well against their, packed in defense. We knew they were going to pack the paint. I thought we did a good job of spraying it, making the extra pass. Got to the free throw line. Thought that helped. So, just overall, good performance by our guys.
Kenny, where is the greatest value in getting Evan the ball on the move?
Well, yeah, he's got great speed. First of all, for a big man, so he handles the ball much better than I thought. So you get him on the move, whether you send a pick, set a pick for him, or whether he gets it in space. He's really, really pretty good at breaking guys down and getting by guys. So they were really tight on him at first. They knew that was the key. Try to muscle him, but once he gets space, once we got him the ball early, got him in transition. He really made things happen.
What went into the decision to start Dean at small forward, and what did you think of his impact?
Yeah, I think he fits with that group, that starting group. We get a spacer, and he's not a high usage guy. He's not playing pick and roll. So Karras and putting Karras on that second unit where he could be that secondary ball handler. That went into the decision making too.
So Evan tonight had as many shot attempts as Donovan. And last year, there were 3 instances where Evan led you guys in field goal attempts. Do you envision like a shift in that? And are you okay if there are nights where Evan is the main guy offensively?
Yes. And I think we're all good. I think if you ask Donovan, Darius, I think we know that's part of there's a real intention to get him the ball in space, like you said, get him the ball in mismatches. It doesn't happen if the other guys around him aren't willing to do it. You have to, and we've talked about it. We've had those conversations. A lot of times it's not a play call. It just happens where Donovan flips him Donovan could go one-on-one. He just flips him the ball, goes, sets a screen for him. Darius, same thing. They know how important he is. They know we all need to elevate him. Because he's not the point guard, right? But now you say we're going to share it with you, Evan. And tonight was a great example. So great team effort in terms of getting him the ball.
Coach, just a more general question for you. I know you've been in the league a while, seen the game change quite a bit in that time. Been part of a lot of forward-thinking teams and coaching staffs. Do you see, or I guess if you had to say what you feel like the next major stylistic evolution for the league is going to be, what stands out to you?
You make the game. I keep saying, I say the same. The game is changing so quickly. Even in the last 2 years, pace obviously is the number one thing. The game is faster. It's been analytically proven that the game's faster, but I think what you're seeing with these bigs handling the ball with these inverted pick and rolls, right? I don't think they were running pick and rolls for Kareem, back in the day, and it will change. But even more recent, right? You didn't see a big guy handling then a small set, and I think you're seeing more and more of that. We ran a bunch tonight, and it's really hard to guard. So I could see that being the next kind of it's already happening. We're already in the stage, but you can see that more and more. You know, you have a Sabonis bring the ball up, and De'Aaron Fox hits a pick. You're like, defensively, like, what do you do? Do you switch it? Do you play in a drop? Do you show? Even Scotty's the same. That was our probably number one coverage worry tonight was Scotty coming off a pick and roll against Darius, against Donovan, because you get to switch, and now you can't stop a guy like that. So I think we're going to see more and more of that.
And how much, like as a coach, how much are you thinking about trying to stay on that cutting edge and kind of be part of that next wave?
I think that's part of it, right? Like seeing trends in the league early, that is, we keep an eye on the league. We keep an eye on what's going. And quite honestly, we keep an eye on Europe and what's happening in FIBA basketball. We're kind of, you got to be ahead of it. If you're too late to the game, then there's no competitive advantage. So trying to be ahead of it. That's important. That's part of your job as a coach. All right. Thanks everybody.